In this module, we will discuss how to hire a title company. We will cover how to find a title company, the questions to ask, and what to do as follow-up. The key difference between a title company and your real estate attorney when it comes to your team is that a title company is just transactional. You are going to go to your attorney for advice and direction, but your title company is just going to execute certain tasks for you. Yes, you can ask them for advice, but your attorney is the best source of advice. Additionally, your title company will start work once you have signed the contract. Your attorney will be there and involved from the beginning. So how do you find a good title company? First of all, if your attorney owns a title company or can act as a title agent, I strongly recommend using your attorney. Why? There's no upside to using a different company. There are many documents that get moved back and forth during the closing process, and you're going to pay for these documents to go between the title company and the attorney. If they are the same company in the same office, you will not have to pay those fees. You also won't need to worry about communication issues if your attorney has a title company as well. If your attorney does not have a title company, then ask him or her for referrals. Your attorney will have worked with title companies and will have definite thoughts on who he or she likes working with. Ask for at least 2 referrals, if not more, and go with one of the referrals. Your attorney and title company will be working together, so you want to make sure that they have a good relationship. You want to start out with 2 to 3 title companies to interview. Each company will have a different take on the process and give you a slightly different information. Use the sheets below to guide you in your interview process. Unlike an attorney, you will typically be referred to a title company, not an individual. A secretary will likely answer the phone once you call. Ask to speak to someone who can give you information about their fees and advice on the closing process. Using the word advice will help get you transferred to one of the principals or owners of the company. Once you get the right person on the line, you can use a script. It is a modified version of the attorney script. Hi, my name is blank and I live in blank. I was recommended to you by blank. Tell them your attorney's name. I am getting ready to sell my house without a real estate agent. I'm looking for a title company. I don't have a sales contract yet on my house, but I want to be ready when I do. Do you have 15 minutes to answer some questions and help me determine who to hire? Just like with the real estate attorney, you want to hire a title company with whom you can relate and communicate. Let's get to the questions. First, can you explain the real estate process to me and the assistance you will provide at each stage? You want a title company that can simplify things and explain them to you in terms that you can understand. If you feel overwhelmed or confused after this question, this is a clear sign that you should just say, "Thank you for your time. Goodbye." The real estate sales process seems complicated, but it's really easy. If someone makes it sound complicated, that's a big red flag. After all, these are the people that will be explaining the documents to you at the closing. Next, can you go through a list of services that you will provide me and the price for each service? Also, make sure to tell me when I will be billed for each service. When this question is answered, ask if the information could be emailed to you as well. This question will let you understand where your money is going and when you will have to make payments. Note that there are very few occasions where the title company is paid before closing. Why? They control the money flow at the closing, so it's easy for them to pay themselves. All right, the next question. When I call to ask questions, will you charge me? Once you engage or hire your title company, you will want to know if there are going to be any surprise costs. There should not be, but you want to know ahead of time. Next, what happens after I hire you? Unlike a real estate attorney, a title company's work starts after you receive an offer. Next, how is the deposit handled? Do you get it or does it go to my attorney? In some cases, the deposit may go to the title company. Other times, it will go to your real estate attorney. Ask both where the deposit goes. Both will charge you to escrow the money, so if it can go to both, choose the cheaper of the two. Next, where will the closing take place? This will vary by state and locale. In some places, you will close at the title company's office, and in others, you will close with the attorney. I've also heard of people closing with their mortgage company in their own house. Finally, do you have any checklists or information packets that can help make the closing process easier for me? You will get a lot of checklists and information from me, but more is always better, especially something local. Once you are comfortable with the title company, you can make your decision. In most cases, there are no upfront contracts to sign until the work begins. Just make sure that you know what to do once you receive an offer. When you're on the phone with the title company letting them know that they have been hired, make sure to clarify the handling of the deposit once you receive it. So there you have it. You have everything you need to know to hire a title company. Use the sheet below to keep track of who you talk to. This will make the process a little bit easier. I'll see you in the next module.